All right, listen up. If you think owning one full Bitcoin is out of reach, or you think it's too late to get in on the game, then this video is for you. Stick with me because by the end of this video, I guarantee you'll realize just how much opportunities is sitting right in front of you. And here's the kicker. I'm not even talking about owning a whole Bitcoin. I'm talking about something way smaller, but way more powerful in the long run. Satoshis. Yes, those tiny fractions of Bitcoins could be your ticket to future wealth. Sound crazy, right? Well, stay with me and I'll show you why Satoshis could be the future and how you can start stacking them up today. All right, so here's the deal. Bitcoin's current price is around $64,000. For most people, that feels like a huge, intimidating number. And I get it, $64,000 is a lot. But here's the thing, if you focused on that number, you're missing the whole point. The real question you should be asking is, how many Satoshis can I get right now? That's the mindset you want to have. Let me break it down, okay? A Bitcoin is made up of 100 million Satoshis. Yeah, that's hundreds million. So even if you're buying just a fraction of a Bitcoin, you are still accumulating Satoshis. And the beauty of it is that right now, they are still incredibly cheap. But fast forward 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, those tiny pieces could be worth a fortune. Let's do a little bit exercise. Open up your Bitcoin wallet or just use a calculator if you don't have one yet. Type in how much Bitcoin you currently own. Maybe it's 0.01 Bitcoin or maybe less. Now multiply that by 100 million. That's how many Satoshis you got. Pretty wild, right? Suddenly, that tiny amounts of Bitcoin starts to feel like a lot more. Now, I want you to imagine this. If Bitcoin continues to grow the way it has, because remember, Bitcoins is deflationary, meaning there will be never be more than 21 million Bitcoins, and the demands keep rising. The values of each Satoshi is going skyrocket. People already starting to realize that one day owning 100,000 Satoshis might be the new flex, just like owning one Bitcoin is today. Now here's a fun thoughts experiment for you. Think about how people collect physical gold. It's a status symbol, a store of value. Now imagine that same psychological applies to Satoshis. What happens when Bitcoins get so scarce that people can't afford even one Bitcoin and they start competing for fractions? Trust me, there going to be a race for Satoshis. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if future generations start gifting Satoshis the way we give savings bonds or gold coins today. Let me know in the comment, guys, how many Satoshis are you stacking? What's your goal? Here's another way to think about it. People often talk about Bitcoins in terms of price. What's the price of Bitcoin today? Did it go up or did it go down? But how much value are you getting in the long run? Forget short-term price swings. What's truly exciting is how Bitcoins and specifically Satoshis will hold up over the decades. You might only have $10 to invest today, but that's $10 buy you thousands of Satoshis. Now let's talk future vision. Imagine a world where Satoshis are used for everyday transactions. We're not far from that reality. El Salvador already used Bitcoins as legal tender. And sure, they're using full Bitcoins now, but think about when the price rises so much that we'll be using fractions, Satoshis, to buy coffee, grocery, or even pay rent. The thing is, we're at the early stages of all of these. I want you to think about how often you spend money mindlessly, whether it's that coffee runs or grabbing takeout. Those are all small amounts of cash that could easily be converted into Satoshi. So next time you're about to make a quick purchase, think about this. Could that $10 or $20 be better spent stacking sats? Drop a comment below if you already started swapping out unnecessary purchases for stacking Satoshis. Now I know some of you are still skeptical, thinking it's just a fraction of a Bitcoin. What's different could it make? But here's the thing. This is about building the future right now. There are still times to stack Satoshi while they are relatively cheap. But as Bitcoin's adoption increases, the scarcity of Satoshi will become more apparent. And you don't want to be on the sideline when that happens. Now, let me leave you with this final thought. Imagine what if would have been like to invest in Bitcoin back when it was under $1. That's the position you're in right now with Satoshis. The futures of wealth might not be measured in full Bitcoins, but in the number of Satoshi you own. Those small stacks can become massive when the world fully awakes up to the values of Bitcoin. So, are you going to sit there focusing on Bitcoin price today, or are you going to start stacking those Satoshis for the future? The choice is yours. Let me know in the comment sections how you're stacking your sets, and let's keep the conversations going. And hey, if you made it this far, congratulations. You are thinking long term, which is the right mindsets to have. If this video helped you understand the power of Satoshis a little better, make sure to subscribe, because we got plenty more contents coming that's going to keep you ahead of the curve. Remember, stack set, stay patient, and secure your future. Until next time, and YouTube think you will enjoy watching this video, click on it if YouTube knows you that well. All right, last word, hold tight, stack it right. Take care.